My name is Angyll Davis. I also go by Black Sabretooth.
How did you get introduced to the game of boxing, man?
So I grew up on the east side. I used to be a kid that just played games. In reality, I played a lot of football growing up too as well. And then I stopped getting on the bus and I started running to school. And then when I was running to school, people used to look out the window and be like, "Ha, there go that way, Angyll." And I'd be like, "Ha, man." When I first got into boxing, I was watching a lot of Manny Pacquiao. That was a guy that really inspired me, because watching him grow up and watching what he went through around his time, and watching him take those hard fights at a young age, around like I believe 16. So that's what kind of motivates me. I like watching T-Bud a lot. He inspires me to just do good in boxing. Like, I like how he fight. It looks flawless. By the time I need to share it.
Oh, okay. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to TMTV 2020. And here with me in the studio, I have, you already know his name, but I'm going to give him the floor to introduce himself to the city.
My name is Angyll Davis. I also go by Black Sabretooth.
And I want to thank you for coming today, because, you're probably the first person I'm, doing this podcast/interview with. If you don't mind, how did you get introduced to the game of boxing, man?
So I grew up on the east side. I used to be a kid that just played games. In reality, I played a lot of football growing up too as well. But at one point in time, I went to school in the 7th grade, and I kept getting into trouble. I kept getting into fights. I wasn't really paying attention, so I ended up getting to a fight. My father wanted me to put me in boxing after that. He asked me, though, I want to get in boxing. This is around the time when my grandmother passed in 2014. So after that, I ended up just getting into boxing. And I remember that day, it was like a weekend. I got to spar for my first time. I sparred against this kid. He was pretty cool. He was easy, kind of not too hard, not too shabby. And then there was this other guy. He was more experienced, longer, taller. And it kind of frustrated me, because I started thinking about my grandmother again. So I got mad, irritated. They told me to get out the ring. I ain't got to fight. But I was like, nah, man, I'm trying to fight. I remember my cousin was there that day. It was in Midwest City, Dale City in the area. I used to box at Coach Sims' place around that time, and she just told me. I just remember the sun was setting, and she was just like, "Man, I see the fire in your eyes. Just keep going." And I was like, "Okay." So I went home that day, and I just started running, working out every day. And then it's just something that never got burnt out, or something that just kept going within me. The logs just kept turning up the fire. So
That's what's up. So growing up, right? You grew up in Oklahoma City. What was it growing up like for you?
growing up here, it was pretty cool. I didn't really bother anybody like that. I was mostly in the house. And then I remember one point in time, I used to go to Jarman in middle school when I started boxing. And I started taking it really seriously into the next level. So I used to get on the bus every day, and then I stopped getting on the bus and I started running to school. And then when I was running to school, people used to look out the window and be like, "Ha, there go that way, Angyll." And I'd be like, "Ha, man, yeah, you see me." So I used to do that, run to school, run home, run to practice, run back from practice, sometimes get a ride home, stay out late, run late. So it's just something that I really love and was dedicated to and put my life and soul into it.
So growing up, right? Who were some of your biggest influence in boxing that you watch growing up?
When I first got into boxing, I was watching a lot of Manny Pacquiao. That was a guy that really inspired me, because watching him grow up and watching what he went through around his time, and watching him take those hard fights at a young age, around like I believe 16, 17, trying to fight grown men and losing and getting back up and winning and fighting certain guys that would be dirty. And I just loved the heart that he had and that he put into the sport, and that really inspired me to really want to be that type of person. I can take and keep going, take damage and keep going, fighting to the end. So that's what I got from it at that time.
Transitioning from amateur to professional, right? The biggest challenge that you face, you know.
I say the biggest challenges that I faced was probably just trying to get to the gym at certain points in my life, not having the access to get to the gym, or looking for fights at the amateur rankings at the time. Um, I got a lot of fights in, but for the most part, a lot of things been pretty well. I haven't been going through too much. We could use more sparring, more tough sparring at our gyms in Oklahoma City, since we don't have that many people that do boxing, or especially professionals. So that could be a big turning factor if we can get more of that here.
So what was it like, amateur fights, you have the headgear on, right? So you turning pro what was the first fight like without the headgear for you? Do you feel like you feel open, like Lee, like
everything just felt kind of fast for me at that time.
okay,
Leading up to the fight, I just knew, I was like, I'm gonna go in and do what I gotta do. This is my fight. This is my territory. Uh, Getting in the ring, getting my name announced, I can feel my heart. I can feel, everybody, whatever you feel when you first get in there, the butterflies that you shaking off, and the energy that you controlling before you start the fight. So,
were you scared or nervous?
I would say more nervous, not scared. Nervous, just
Nervous.
to control my nerves and really turn it up.
So what do you do to control your nerves?
What do I
When
do?
what do you do when they call your name? Like, okay, I gotta go now.
I get hyped. I get in there, I look at everybody, and I slap my gloves together, and I'm just like, yeah, everybody here.
That's what's
Now
up.
my opponent across the ring is just me and you, so yeah,
That's what's up.
tune everything out.
Couple of minutes ago, right, we were talking about your diet. You said you don't eat meat. You didn't eat fish.
I don't eat fish. I don't. A lot of people feel like. I remember my little sister's father. He told me like, man, you need to eat some meat, get some meat on your bones, man. I'm like,
Because
man.
as a fighter, as a boxer, you need some meat. You need some fish. Yeah.
But I'm like, man. I've been eating vegetables and fruits, and I'm actually still getting bigger off of just doing that. I was a little bit more slimmer a few months ago, but I'm bigger now than what I was, even though I'm still cutting weight right now.
What's your diet like?
What's my diet?
Yeah,
what
do
I
you
eat?
eat? Yeah.
But I like a lot of Mexican food. Truth be told, beans, rice, burritos, taco bowls, everything that got that, everything, because it has a lot of veggies in it, so it attracts me a lot. Qdoba or a taco truck, so just go in and do your job and let the universe take its role. However it plays out, it plays out. But usually I go in, I fight hard, and yes, get the night over with. I feel like the only way the fight could get to your head is if you're not training hard enough.
Okay. Okay.
So I feel good. I feel good. I feel like I can fight long time. I'm sparring in the gym. I'm sparring fresh guys, and I'm not just sparring no average guys either. I'm sparring some pretty tough opponents that's coming through there, and I'm still putting up a great fight and putting up. How should I put
You
it?
put up a hell of a work last night.
Yeah.
Close to like, I don't want to say the number of rounds, but you did a couple of rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. So beside boxing, what do you do? I mean, what do you do for fun? You play basketball? You go out to shop or, yeah.
Well, for fun,
Yeah.
I just be to myself. Like, I just be Angyll. Go outside, probably go meet up with family, play the game a little bit. But for the most part, I just work out every day. I don't watch boxing, and that's about it. Stay to myself and try to motivate other people to get into a sport or keep going in what they're doing.
Wow.
So that's what I enjoy that about life. Just seeing other people in their dreams and pursuing them and really taking it serious. I always tell people, if you're going to do something and you say this is what you want to do, I would recommend you start now than when you turn 30.
Wow, that's what's up. Do you have any boxing role model like that you look up to? They've been there with you for,
Um, mm,
could be your coach.
I say the people that I watch that
Okay.
motivate me. So I wouldn't say it's not a lot of people. I don't really look up to anybody like that. I
Okay.
just watch and see what they do, and it inspires me to do better. So like Dimitri Bivol, and Better Be Evers are fighting. So when fights like that come up, I look at myself and I'm like, damn, I'm training with them right now. They're
Yeah.
training right now. They're getting ready for their fight. So it motivates me to want to get up and work out because it's like they're working out at this time and I'm working out at this time. So we all working out at the same time. I'm getting ready just like you getting ready. So that's what kind of motivates me. I like watching T Bud a lot. He inspires me to do good in boxing. Like I like how he fight. It looks flawless.
That's what's up.
So
Do you have any life lesson that you've learned from boxing that have shaped you as a person? Like,
um, patience. Uh, understanding of my own power. I don't. I understand. Like I just walk away from things. Like if people have problems with me or something like that, I know I have the ability to do something. So I do my best to just you know just keep a cool head, and that's what I learned from boxing. Just nice, good discipline and
that's,
a good will and fire.
that's what's up. What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food?
Yes, sir.
I like burritos
Burritos
and
with no meat.
no meat, man, no meat. Everything in it, all the veggies, the
Wait, are you a
cilantro,
vegan or what?
avocado. Uh, I can't say I'm a vegetarian because I still eat the products of the animal, like
Okay, you
milk or
still eat
something,
milk, eggs, and all that.
eggs, yeah.
Wow.
So
Your favorite car?
Rolls Royce,
That's a lot of money, bro.
man.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This is what I see. You're about this close to that big, like when they mention like Terrence Crawford, Tank, Canelo, Alvarez, you're like this close. If you keep going the way you walking now, bro, all you need is 6 to a year. You'll be up there. Cause you more focused now. I said I was gonna tell you, I like your energy now. You're more happier, you're more approachable, you say what you feel, and people know what is going not really like this, you know what is going on, but they have an idea like, okay, this is what he's saying.
Yeah,
So just keep going, man. This close, you change your life. Man, I want you to cut me a check, bro.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, especially coach. Coach need that check.
yeah,
Coach Rodney need that check. And you know Coach Rodney have you, Rocky, be the first person to do that shit. And the rest follow you, bro. Beat it like you do it, and this Rocky sees it, he follows you. You put coach on the top, just right there, bro.
yeah.
Just, because your dedication now, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not trying to make your head go crazy to the point like you
Never
lose
that.
control.
Never that.
This way, you're more coachable. Anything coach tells you to do, yes, sir. You spy, I don't know how many rounds you spy yesterday. After that, you still go 2-3 minutes on the back. 2 rounds non-stop. You already doing what the pro boxer are doing. But it's now for you to get paid. And for you to get paid, you just need that dedication every day, gym in, gym out. And that's how you get paid. Sponsorship will come.
Right.
Sponsorship will come. And you don't even have to go to work once you get to that level.
Right.
So that's all I'll have to say. And what makes you happy, bro?
Fighting.
Fighting?
Man. Just the thought of just thinking about the dark ages and how they used to hold that shield and sword or hold them 2 daggers or whatever weapon that of your choice. I think about that when I climb in the ring. I don't just think of it as just boxing. I think of it as something more, gladiator sport as it is. People die in this, and people lose their sight, lose their legs, lose their minds.
That's what's up.
So I look at it as exactly what it is, something that you don't play with, but something that you can enjoy if you are crazy enough to be a part of this
That's
type of
what's up.
sport.
That's what's up. You want to say anything to your fans out there in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, or any part of the world? You know, you want to say something to them?
All I want to say is if you live in Oklahoma City or any part of the world, you just get up and get to it. There is no what if this, what if that. A lot of people are in their heads about what what they could possibly fail at or what they could lose, but if you don't have anything now, you might as well get started and work as if you don't have anything and let that be your motivation and let that be your drive and let the critics drive you and let people that judge you judge. But at the end of the day, you know what your goal is and you know what your mission is because everybody don't have the mind that you got and everybody don't have the drive that you got or the mindset that you want to put out there to show the world your dream or your goal. So I would say stick to it no matter what. Through the tears and the pain, you should still walk through the rain.
That's what's up. So how do you handle the pressure from the public?
How do I handle my
The pressure.
the
You know, when
pressure?
you win, people, dragging you, oh, Angel, this and that. How do you handle that?
Because at the end of the day, the cameras can always be here, but at the end of the day, they can also leave as well. And they weren't here when I was doing this work. And I do appreciate if they do come around and, help me get to that top. But I do also understand there comes a time where everything ends.
That's what's
So
up. That's what's up. So, boxing is a combination of physical and mental, right? So how do you balance both? If plus with whatever you're going on outside of life, how do you balance that?
I just put it all into one. I just dealing with life and dealing with boxing. It's both. It's one for me. It's together. So
So what do you want to get out of boxing when all is said and done?
what I want to get out of boxing is I want everybody to see me for having the best fights.
Okay.
I want people to come out and be like, man, that boy Angyll, man, he put on a show.
Okay.
Man, this is something I'm not going to ever forget, man.
Okay.
The whole crowd was loud. Everybody was there. The fight was just crazy. Like, I want people to know me for not being afraid to go in and fight. And even if the odds are against me, I want you to understand that this is a fighter sport and this is what we do. It's not always about just holding the O. It's about going in and fighting with your heart and fighting to see if you can win, to see if you can surpass that door that you want to truly open. Because all fights may not be the fight for you, but if you work hard enough, there's always a door to get past. There's always another side to see. So
This was a great answer. What do you want your story to inspire?
I want my story to inspire others to just be themselves and enjoy others on their journey as you enjoy yours. Give people their flowers as they go. When I grew up in school, I had a person that told me that you weren't going to be a boxer, so that drove me to keep boxing and to do what I do.
Say you don't do boxing, what will you do in real life?
If I wasn't doing boxing
Yeah.
right now, I believe I feel like if boxing never came into my life, I don't know where I would be right now. Like
Wow.
I couldn't even tell you. I don't know. Like if I
So
was
it's like
still,
there's no plan B for you. It's
well,
strictly boxing?
if there was a plan B for me, it would be YouTube.
YouTube? Oh, okay.
It would just
Okay.
be YouTube. But there ain't no. This is the plan B. This is the plan C. Everything, even the YouTube channel that I have, Black Sabertooth, is for boxing. So this is my life. This is my goal. This is what I choose to live.
So say we have 8 years old, 10 years old, 13 years old kid, watching you right now. What advice will you give to them? Like about life, boxing. It's not just only boxing, but what advice will you give to them about how to achieve their dream? Because you're about close to achieving your dream. That's all it takes, because you got what it takes already.
I would say to achieve your dream, you just
Yeah.
get up and get at it. Like I told you, in middle school, I ran to school every day. I worked out in high school. I ran home and I ran to practice. It's all about how bad do you want it. If you 13, 14 right now and you chasing your goals, it's only 10 years from now before you turn 20, 21. And
What's gonna be the next for you? Back to the gym?
back to the gym. More fights, man. Just more
Okay.
fights. Just like I told coach, just after this fight is just nothing but business. So
Okay, see, there you have it. The man Sabutut. Till I see you. Your last word for the people, your fans, coaches out here in Oklahoma City.
man, shout out to my grandmother.
Okay.
She's passed away. Shout out to my dad, my coach,
Coach
pops,
Rodney.
and just shout out to the whole team that goes to combats and all the other gyms.
Yeah.
I believe in everybody that's boxing right now. I believe everybody in Oklahoma can make it as long as they just stick with it and you know, don't leave shit and shit won't come back to you. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much for coming. Stay
Yes, sir.
blessed and have a blessed day.
You as well.
Yeah.
It's live?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's up to you, bro.
I'm just trying to think, man.
You gotta promote what you got going on, man.
By the time I need to share it.
Oh, okay.